they go pay the bribe Nambere, then bring them into Cameroon. What happened? No, Nambere, after I don't extort money, whenever it wants some 1 or 2 million, it just time they make noise. Yeah. Cameroon government is not treating me. I am sleeping with a cutlass under my bed. It day for Yaoundé, they sleep with cutlass under a bed. Who define you for Yaoundé? Or just for make some minister, for some delegate, for some side, or some colonel, for some side, they give 300,000 for 200,000 for 500,000 for 1 million, not enter a pocket. You see, I'm in mellow.
Clearly, when you read from the website of this CDN, they are stating that they are for dialogue. I mean, that is stand for dialogue and nothing but dialogue. These people clearly state dialogue. CD, the Coalition for Dialogue and Negotiation. Now, let me give you the two differences between dialogue and negotiation. Dialogue means that you recognize it as a state problem, not an interstate problem. Mediation is always when you have two parties at conflict and you want to mediate between them. Dialogue means it's a domestic problem. Dialogue, in every clear word of international or domestic politics, it is a domestic problem and you solve it with dialogue. Mediation is an international word applied to diplomacy between two or more states. When a body like the Coalition for Dialogue, clearly stating that it's a coalition for dialogue, meaning they recognize this problem as an entire Cameroon, and that is why on the website they are clearly stating that they want to end the war in Cameroon. Ambazonians, read further. Just read and keep reading. I'm sharing this and you can see it clearly. You can see it clearly from what I share. This is clearly a scam, and if it sounds like a scam, it's a scam. They are scamming the people of Ambazonia, and so your eyes should be open. Listen, Ambazonians, there is so much division happening right now in the Ambazonian revolution that we have to start focusing on our own selves. Let me repeat. There is so much division. These divisive diasporan Ambazonians that we have to start focusing on our own selves. I mean, heavily armed. Cameroon that is heavily armed is not even part of the so-called conference. Yet, Ambazonians are running behind Canada with empty hands. Heavily armed is not even part of the Canadian conference. Talk less of the Swiss conference that has been rolling for more than 2 months, for 2 years. Cameroon was not even part of it because Cameroon is not blinking. But we Ambazonians, we are the ones blinking. Each time they wave at us, we blink. Each time they wave, we blink. Stupid. Completely stupid. What are we afraid of? Are we afraid because Facebook labeled us terrorists? Who is Facebook? Facebook is a non-state actor. Irrelevant to the point where it even changes its name to Meta. Facebook, some digital platform, I don't know how to substantiate it, calling you a terrorist, and you're panicking. Maybe that's why you're rushing to Canada to prove a point that terrorists do negotiate. No, don't. A non-state actor calling another non-state actor a terrorist group, and you're panicking. This is ludicrous. I expect the AGOVC to tender an apology for the people of Ambazonia. It is a wrong move. It is completely a wrong move. If, for example, Sako was part of that Canadian conference, everyone will say, oh, Sako don't take money, Sako not sit man, Sako not this. Now is the AGOVC. What should we say? Should I come and say, oh, no, it's a good thing? No, when it doesn't sound right in Tapang's ear, it is not right. If it doesn't sound right in my ear, it is not. I will not play politics. La République du Cameroon has been searching for General No Pity to slaughter. That's why they went after General Cross and Die. At the time they were killing General Cross and Die, we were sitting in Canada to die for the in Cameroon. That is exactly the stupidity of some of us Ambazonians. At the time, we were sitting, tailoring our ambitions, our hopes in Canada to facilitate the end to the war according to the Coalition for Dialogue and Negotiation. At the time we were doing this just yesterday in Canada, that was not present at the conference, was busy killing General Cross and die. Tell me who is more strategic. Isn't La République du Cameroon more strategic than the people of Ambazonia? More strategic than our mindsets? This is La République du Cameroon rolling out to set up a coalition for dialogue to articulate their own goals, ending the war in Cameroon, and flagging it in front of us, and we are confused. We are rushing towards that to think that maybe something useful is going to come up from it. Now, give me an example. Let me just ask you this question. Do you think this so-called Canadian dialogue for whatever, Canadian dialogue for something, or coalition for dialogue, do you think can give you independence? How will it give you independence? What powers do they have? Who knows that? Some white street urchins in America and Canada, some street urchins. It's stupid. It's completely stupid. Grow up. The mentality of the African man today should not be the mentality of the African man 50 years ago. The fact that I speak against the AGOC's wrong move, premature ejaculation when the game is still going on. This is completely a premature ejaculation when the match has not started. The fact that I speak against this premature ejaculation in Canada, for now we are not yet at power parity with La République du Cameroon. How does La République du Cameroon function in Ambazonia? They roll out their cars, they roll out their hillocks, machine guns, they walk motorized, but we walk on foot. We are not yet at power parity. We are not yet at power parity. We are not yet at power parity. Yet we are rushing for their so-called dialogue. We have to focus on building our internal selves first. Why should you go and be fooling yourself in Canada, whereas there are more important things to focus on? That's how dull some of you are. That you don't even think out of the box. According to you, people who come and criticize the US government, they don't like America. People who come and criticize Joe Biden's democracy, they don't like Joe Biden. They don't like America. So stupid, a short-sighted intellectual mindset. One key reason why the Canadian conference is good. Someone should drop it down. Drop it down here, or I can open my lines and someone calls me. I need one key reason why the Canadian conference is a good thing. Just wasting people's resources, traveling there, and you were accusing Sako 2 months or 3 months ago or 1 year ago. Oh, Switzerland this, Abdul Karim, Switzerland this. I mean, like, does it even sound right in the ear? Does it even make any sense in your ears? Give me one reason. I'm waiting for someone to challenge me. Just give me a reason why the Canadian conference is a good reason. It's a good thing. One, just one reason.
When I don't forget about independence. At the time of fact, when I forget about independence, Ambazonia is done. All the sacrifices are gone for nothing. When I feel a joke, person they come pretend for when I front. When I feel say why Sarkozy for dinner because he get popularity. When I feel say why Bo Herbert come up for can join hand with Sarko. When I feel say Kumeta Ebis where he come for APNC. He can't tell when I have Sarko and thief money sute me them fire me them put for prison. The same Kumeta he can't do work about Sarko back. When I feel say Sarko dan convince him now some argument or proof for he say innovative money. No, wait where they don't show in the corruption for poor and the money way he did for the struggle. Where they don't show and say, Kumeta camp you can't take your own. Cash you don't follow the team go to me struggle go end because no people they feel resist that money. Now people they want quick fix. After all, the Raffles get that hatred to the heart against Ayabacho, so like the Republic of Cameroon, they use those ones as a leverage for lure those people into their plan B where they get them for Ambazonia. And then what people then sheepishly they follow them. So and I made this I don't tell now again one more time. My job now for take the camel and the donkey goat and corner water. What I go drink water na isabi. Now na sabi Ambazonia. Now na sabi. The first time I came out to say that Sako is a scammer, it was so shocking to a lot of people who actually believe what I was saying, but said that I should not say it anyway. People believe what I said, but they say you should not say it. That is not how you should say it. You should say it in another way. There is no soft landing. We must be able to disregard, undermine, and kick out Sako and Chris Anu. These are people working for La Republique. You have heard report about the money they saw in his mother's house. You think it's a joke. Everything for we na joke na play. Everything na play. Na conspiracy, na theory. Conspiracy just means na planning. So at the tell na Ambazonia, at the tell na, whether on a facing a negative rhetoric or na waiting or na this because when I own say move become please people, move the fearful talk the truth of people, they move fearful challenge people them. Yeah, somebody said I speak hate, not truth. I understand that for some people who are suffering from the Zamzam virus, truth is considered as hate. Look at Eric Tato. He was somebody who was fighting me, insulting me for saying Sako is a scam, for saying Sako is an embezzler, Sako is a conman. He was fighting me day out, day in. And the same person was saying Ayabacho is a scam, Ayabacho is this and that. The same person, and you people were following him. Today he's saying the same thing and you come and tell me that the truth is hate. Because you are suffering from a Zamzam virus. You are suffering from the wicked black man syndrome that most Africans are suffering from. If we are on that standard, then we cannot even ask for pure independence or pure freedom, because we are not ready for that if our mindset is like that. If our mindset is that we are afraid to take challenge, then we cannot succeed, because the international community do not hear all those arguments. They have tried to use military, it didn't work. They are now using one of ours, Chris Anu and Samuel Sako. Whether we like them or not, they are working for La Republique du Cameroon. They have compromised our independence. They want something less. They are doing it the wrong way. Even if a leader wants to have a compromise on the negotiation table, you have to do it in a transparent manner, in an honest manner. You don't have to run anybody under the bus. They want to frame Ayabacho, the ADF and the AGOPC as terrorists, as extremist forces, so that they are going to sell them to gain the special status that Paul Biya have promised them.
Now, just imagine if the so-called Canada pre-talks, it be hold. Just imagine if the so-called Swiss talks or whatever, it be happen. And then Shinarambo is surrender. Una know where they for run, go now for Equinox TV, for My Media Prime, and everywhere else they run the talk. What would they have said? Therefore, talk say they so. You see the power of dialogue? When the Cameroon government sat in consultation with Ayabacho in Canada, this is the result. You see now fighters are willing to drop their arms. The brother of No Pity, the dreaded General No Pity, he's dropped his guns. The dreaded General Baron of Dian and all his fighters, 20 of them from their camp, they have seen the national interest in their future now, because the state has engaged in dialogue with the Ambazonia leadership, and that's why the fighters are ready now to disarm, to drop their guns, and to embrace national unity. That's exactly the kind of stupid nonsense they would have been spewing out. I know for a fact. They don't already rehearse and keep them. Just they wait for spew them out to una. Now politicians, you understand. But because that so-called Canada nonsense, it no happen, what are they going to attribute for the fact say the whole camp for General Baron, 20 Pekin that they surrender for one day. And then a few days later, they dreaded, as they talk General Shinarambo, No Pity brother, it dropped the guns. Wait, themselves, they don't forever believe him. They would have attributed it to the so-called Canada pre-talks. That's what they would have done. But now, because no Canada pre-talk, no day, no Swiss talk, nothing, no day like that, now only our own way of doing things. We tell the Pekin the truth, the reality. If you don't drop the guns, we will compromise you. And if you want dilly-dally, we start the kumkumization. So people, they can't talk about how, oh, countryman, but you know, that kind of thing. If you kill some person, your brother say and say you don't kill brother. No, but you two go pick gun. I say yes, we'll kill it too. If the mommy born as 7 picking them, we'll kill 1. The other one go pick gun, we'll kill them 2. The other 3 go pick gun, we'll kill that 3. The other 1 go pick gun, we'll kill them 2. I'm talking for which language where we not go understand Latin. I'm talking for so. I'm talking for Morambo. Make una hear fine. Any person will pick gun for challenge the territorial integrity of Cameroon will kill him. And not talk say kumkumize. Because kumkum means say maybe the fig use more okra on top. I say kill him. We mean say na kumkum way come out dry. We no get no soup, no water leaf, no arrow, no okra on top. They kumkumize you till thy kingdom come. We kill him. I talk like this because me I be activist. Because I be radicalized more than the Amba terrorism. Yes, I know be politician. I don't care whether you like me or not. I just produce the results you want. Yes, you want the results, but you don't want the process. But I go give you the results and I go do the process and I know to beg you. The fine thing, the best thing about this whole situation, I say it. The people, the way they believe in appeasement, yes, some of them, they work inside the Cameroon government, right inside the presidency, right. Some of them even appointed cabinet position, ministers inside the Cameroon government. Yes, there are some. Like I talked, some of them actually believe, say that might help. The good news for you, where you listen, I say it. Those appeasement people, they be fewer in number and they no control the kumkum distribution process. They no control budget and they no control kumkum itself. So we in our own way we get this our own ideology how to resolve this whole crisis. Now we get the bigger say and now we get the kumkum distribution. Yes. So the people the way they be want go dilly dally for Canada, they go chop cheeseburger for the maybe they come back. When time reach me, Renee started just write some small things so for one paper, go give them, see RTV read them, case closed. They be talking, whoa, now Canada, now white person, now white woman, now Canada, now foreign minister for Canada, don't talk. So what? Now you the rule Cameroon. So now I see and say Renee started get more power for dictate what happens, for engage Cameroon as a state into any business or any agreement or any negotiation past whatever any human being else go talk. Whether they come on from Canada or now from Switzerland or now from United Nations or now whosoever come out, now the state of Cameroon, the Minister of Communication talk, it ends. After they go pay the bribe number, then bring them into Cameroon. What happened? No number. After I don't extort money, whenever it wants some 1 or 2 million, it just time they make noise. Yeah. Cameroon government is not treating me. I am sleeping with a cutlass under my bed. It there for your own day, they sleep with cutlass under a bed. Would they find you for your own day? Or just for make some minister for some delegate for some side or some colonel for some side, they give 300,000 for 200,000 for 500,000 for 1 million, not enter a pocket. You see, I'm Emelo. Scammers, extortionists. Now, so they do the extort money, a few years they can pass. When the source is dry, when that extortion, it no be profitable anymore. What did Nambere do? Nambere, it go back for Nigeria, it go carry guns, AK-47s, they threaten the life of the Prime Minister, and it threaten national security. So, now what is that way? The appeasement people, they carry Cameroonians their money, they go do them. That was a mistake. And the point of this audio, I say, make we learn lessons from that example. Make we look at which way we achieve them with our own way of doing things, with our position, with our policy, and then compare them with the people the way they did for appeasement side where they talk say, maybe they go for Canada or Switzerland or anywhere else in the world, go talk to Ayabacho Sako. Those people do not even control the guys on the ground. If Sako come and be fit control Shinarambo, then why Shinarambo there for DTR today?
And I'd like to read a few paragraphs from a statement from Cameroon, and this is what the statement from Cameroon says. It says following recent information disseminated by certain media, the government of the Republic of Cameroon informs national and international community that it has not entrusted any foreign country or external entity with any role of mediator or facilitator to settle the crisis in the Northwest and Southwest regions. I'm sure you guys are familiar with this terminology appellation of the Northwest and Southwest regions. Now, but that is not the point. It says, that means Cameroon recalls that it is first and foremost up to the Cameroonian people, to the institutions and leaders that they have freely chosen, to seek appropriate ways and means to address problems facing our country, that is their country. So I guess it was an error. It was an error for John Wote to seek the consent of Canada to come in and talk to us. But of course, it was a try and error. Comrade, the reason I have said again and again and again, Canada was a farce, we are now seeing it, is because they consider it the extension of their grand national dialogue. And reference is made to that in the statement that Cameroon has put out. And this is what it says. It says, the major national dialogue which was held in Yaoundé in 2019 was, they say, an opportunity for the sons and daughters of Cameroon to exchange freely and discuss prospects for a future of peace, security, and progress for our country, they say. So, fellow Ambazonians, when you see us come out to oppose some of these things, you can tell from now, with the benefit of the hindsight, we knew exactly what we were up to. We knew exactly what we were saying. And even when I came to you presenting that statement today, I said, we are going in cautiously, assuming that Cameroon will honor its word. I have no doubt Canada is not stupid. Canada could not have sent out that statement without concern from Cameroon. But a few minutes after I went on the VOA yesterday and said, we are going to show up there, we're going to be there, and Cameroon has now, a few hours after, called off the negotiation, and they are saying that no, they did not entrust any country to negotiate on their behalf. But fellow Ambazonians, we are used to this. We are used to this. Canada and those international, so-called international community listening to us today, they have not heard this for the first time. They did this, they consented to meeting with the Swiss, and they walked out after 3 years, and the international community did nothing. Now they consented to Canada, and after 72 hours of Canada putting out a statement, they walk away. Now I am waiting to see what this international community is going to do. I am desperately waiting to hear what the Americans will say, what the Canadians themselves will say, what the Swiss will say, what the British will say. I am waiting to hear from them. Comrade, this is pissing me off here, and I just hope that this thing they call international community shows its leverage over this situation. We cannot have our people being killed on a daily basis, and Cameroon thinks they have the prerogative, the right to decide what happens to our future and to our people. I will take any question that you may have.
So, Comrade Chris, when you look at it, you know, the indignation that you're showing now, we all share it, right? And this is the indignation that we all have, our forefathers have been expressing since we gained independence. And
you know that we resisted this Canadian things for all these months, and finally we said we are going, and La Republic says no, they are not going. They want to continue killing our people, killing our.
Capo Daniel brings a new word, say devolution. Siame, Capo Daniel instead tell Amazon and say, me then submit to La Republic du Cameroon in special status. See me Amazon and them submit themselves to La Republic in special status. I want that you listing some audio. When Capo Daniel begin conversation with somebody, and me listen Capo Daniel a plan. The plan will don't be handed to Capo Daniel from Yaoundé. You see, this thing I can't talk and so na thing where I want to say Muna put them for record. Muna put them for record. Anyone brother where they ground zero, where the whole stick. If you get any contact with Capo Daniel, my brother, delete them. Delete them, block Capo Daniel, throw it that SIM card, buy another one. Capo Daniel, it don't be totally La Republic agent. If you know the hear anyone, okay, then we go, you go hear back, you go hear back. That's now why I the talker. I talk say anyone brother for ground zero, where you get any contact with Capo Daniel, my brother cut him. Listing the Oja the camp.
I've come to the conclusion that we cannot pursue a path that is not attainable because it is very dangerous. If we try to fight for independence, the more we try to fight for independence, it benefits Cameroon right now. And it also puts us in a position where we may never even have the independence in the future if we burn out all our candle now. So I've come to this conclusion. I think it's needless for me to analyze to you what I see, the dangers I see, and the reasons why I've come to this conclusion. But right now, I'm pursuing a path for devolution of Cameroon.
Now, in down, I don't hear from Capo Daniel more. Capo Daniel don't change. And these are the people you guys trusted. These are the people you guys put all your trust in. Now, people in this way, when Fabiano began to talk, say they so, this man they so for this kind of level, this man and this kind of man. Una can't start the attack Fabiano. Una can't start to say Fabiano na this man, Fabiano na this man. And they ask all that surrogate them for egg of C, all that surrogate the way they be support Capo Daniel. They be say, oh, Capo Daniel no be Fabiano a level. Yes, of course, it's not my level. No be my level, of course. And I accept that one, no be my level. I don't care for no whether the level high or the level low, but we are not on the same level. It's clear, clean and clear. Una be can attack Fabiano, but today, when I don't see the evidence, it don't come out clear. And where I don't always tell when I say, you don't know which of that man where you call and say you're a leader. You don't know which of them they chop with La Republic for 12 midnight, my brother. My sister, when I don't know who they chop with La Republic for 12 midnight, let me say, now people in this way, they don't take Ambazonia, go out and so go reach for middle water. They take their ships so go reach for middle water. Then they abandon Ambazonia and they take their helicopter, they fly, they come out. Then Ambazonia and they for middle water, they don't know place where they will go. Now people in this way, they get their hope on Capo Daniel. See, no, look the number of our brother, the way they hold stick for ground zero, the way they don't fall because of Capo Daniel. Look the number of our innocent civilians where Capo Daniel they don't render them to a certain level where the level where they now. One day they don't go 6 feet. One day Capo Daniel they don't ball and say a black leg them. Look what the number of our people them. Look the amount of damage where Capo Daniel they don't do for Ambazonian struggle. Now people then that will be the trust on them. Capo Daniel today, Capo Daniel he preach now special status. My brother, I know say you will watch me, you go school. You understand? Even you know go school, you will watch me, you know how to manipulate, you know how to do something for internet now. Go type and say, what is devolution? What is devolution? What will be devolution? D, I spell them for you, so that me no make mistake. D-E-V-O-L-U-T-I-O-N. Devolution. That means that they give power for a weaker, giving power to a weaker authority or to a weaker, from a stronger to a weaker. So that the level that we can put that you don't go special status, a clean and clear special status. So can put that talk say this so what Ambazonian brother them for ground zero with the whole stick. They'll work like cancer police. Oh, when I see people they wanna be get them. When I see them, I tell una. Fabiano I no be pastor, I no be prophet. I think say if I been as some pastor or some prophet, when I've already quote me for plenty place then. I don't tell you 2 years ago. I started telling you guys 2 years ago. I even tell now who is Capo Daniel? Who is Capo Daniel? When I can't start attack Fabiano, he serves Ambazonians right until people then go through the checking process, until people then take hold with their lives, say they will keep Ambazonians sacred. Then I am telling you, I'll be very sure. Say if you ask person like Sisi Kwayok Tabe Julius, say if you want to choose people them again, how you go choose them? He go tell you something else. If you ask a lot of people, then they will tell you something else. People then they join Ambazonian struggle anyhow, you know, because they know say anything if happen, they no man will do them anything. Yes, now when I understand that boy they get the video come out and work out food. Best video come out for bar work out food. Go DDR, go hand himself, then go start show now play with Amba day. The ball Amba. Start talk how they be do Odeshi. Start talk how they be go so and so place. Start talk how they be do na so and so team. Start talk all sacred then. In nothing no go happen with ye. Yes. Now the Ambazonian struggle that. And when I think so, there is a struggle.